Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks. I'm Tommy Jumba John.
How's it going?
We're back.
Snorlax.
We're opening Pokemon.
That's right.
I showed John a Snorlax. It's
The
the promo that comes
Snorlax.
with the ETB.
It's the best
It's
lax.
pretty great.
It's fantastic. I love Snorlax. I actually have. Did I tell you about this? I don't know if I did.
What?
When my big chonker cat passed away, a friend of mine did the with a crochet needlepoint. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? The
yeah,
little
yeah.
stuffed Pokemon. She did a Snorlax for me and gave it to me
Oh,
as
that's
like a
cute.
little departing gift, and it sits on top of his urn.
That's cute.
So Snorlax has a special place in my heart. I love the Snorlax.
Snorlax is great. We are looking for. I'm
Snorlax.
trying to complete a master set of this set for many reasons. One, very nostalgic. Two, if you've been listening to the podcast, I've been getting back into Pokemon and have been enjoying playing the game, but also opening and collecting this set because it's very nostalgic for when I played the cards because I recently was going through my childhood collection again and just,
Mm.
I don't know, it just triggered some things. And this set has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same Pokemon.
It's that full nostalgia kick.
Yeah. Oh,
Love
absolutely.
it. Love it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And I don't
Yep.
have an urge to keep it sealed because it only comes in the obnoxiously large products.
That
There
is
is no
true.
booster box of this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have opened two ETBs already. I've already gotten Erica's invitation, Alakazam, Charizard EX Full Art,
That's got to be good, right?
and Poliwhirl. Yeah,
Is
has
that
some
is that a
value.
big one?
Yeah, it's
Charizard.
one
Yeah,
of the
it's
bigger
always
ones.
Charizard. Yeah,
I
right.
think Alakazam's higher though,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
just because it's rare.
gotcha.
But
Let's go.
yeah, so I opened a UPC. Everyone has seen them online, so I felt like I didn't need to open it. It's giant. It's like a massive thing. It's like this big.
Oh, I saw the pictures of it.
They're
Yeah, it's
yeah,
ridiculous.
they're big. But they also came with some promos, so I figured show those off. Got Mewtwo, and Gold Mew. And this one's
Oh,
metal.
I like that one.
It's pretty
I
cool.
like the art. I like the
Yeah,
guy.
Mew's cute. It also came with this playmat, which is super cool.
Is it a foam playmat? What is it?
I mean, it's like a stitched
Okay.
playmat.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
One end,
That's
the other
adorable.
end is being has weights on it to hold it down because when I unfurled it, it
It
wants
curls
to
back.
stay curled. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, good to know on like
paperweight.
exactly what you're getting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's is it a great playmat?
Yeah,
No,
totally reasonable. Understandable.
but I was able to get this pretty cheap. It was like I think it was like 70 for it. So considering the playmat and all this,
Yeah.
I mean, it
Seems
retails
good.
for 120, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Seems good. Let's crack. What you got?
I don't know. Yeah. These packs are difficult.
So you said you're trying to complete the master collection. Is that what you said?
Master set. So
Master
that's
set.
one of each, and then there are reverse
So the
hollows.
hollow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the ones that aren't super rare, but then there are reverse hollow versions of them.
Gotcha.
Let's
Jigglypuff.
see. Jigglypuff.
Back in college, I had a
Right.
friend whose name was Jigglypuff.
His name, a nickname, right? Okay.
Nickname, yeah, Jigglypuff.
Not actually legally named
No,
Jigglypuff.
not legally.
That would be both funny, but also a shame. I mean, see, these are the,
Aw, this, yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
are the,
Gotcha.
doesn't show up too well, but a little
Nah,
bit.
it doesn't. But I know what that looks like. There's no little
And
symbols
Beedrill.
built into it.
Yeah, the new packs have two,
Gotcha.
and then Mr. Mime.
That's a full hollow or
That's a full
reverse?
hollow.
Okay.
These are reverse hollow.
Yeah, I couldn't. I always
Yeah.
get them mixed up.
And energy.
Oh, you
Code
just gave
card.
away your code. All
It's
right,
fine.
code.
It's fine.
But you like your codes.
Yeah, but the thing about 151 is it's not a very playable set.
Oh, so like getting the codes doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably get like credits towards other things, but the amount of credits you build up in that game just by playing it so
You're like
quickly.
you were telling me the other day. You're like you just
Yeah,
get a ton of packs all
yeah,
the time.
yeah. It's just like here's a pack. Oh, you did a thing. You played one game. Here's three packs. It's just like
You smiled at your computer. Here's a pack.
yeah, yeah. It's great. Got Poliwhirl, Kuna, Poliwag, Ponyta, Seaking, Butterfree, Lapras, Tentacruel. He was always one of my favorite.
Yeah, what was that?
Ooh, and a gold switch. This is actually one of the playable cards in the set.
Nice. Nice.
But it's kind of one of those evergreen cards that's always around. And Ditto, just chilling in the corner saying hi. Hello.
I don't even see it. Oh, yeah, I see now.
There's
I was like, what is that?
Basic energy. Okay.
Code.
Well, that's exciting. That's one I didn't have yet. But yeah, also, when I was at Red Caps last night for the Flesh and Blood Armory, I picked up 2 build and battle boxes from the latest set, Paradox Rift. They're like
You're gonna play
the
that.
what?
I said you're gonna play that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like pre-release kits for Magic. But
Yeah, no, I get. Yeah.
and you know how I was saying that you can't draft? You can draft with those.
Oh, that's new,
So
right?
it gives you, well, it was out when we were talking about it, but I didn't find it before.
Yeah.
But it's on the official site and it came out well before. It was like Sun and Moon, I think, or XY.
Okay, that far back.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But so
Yeah.
basically it's when these came out. And so basically what happens is you have your 40 card deck and then you all draft the packs that are inside and then you can edit your deck with the cards you drafted. So you have more of a pool to synergize and actually find cards that'll really change up the deck opposed to just opening one and
Gotcha.
maybe finding some synergy.
Gotcha.
But
I never
there's
liked
another
those
Snorlax.
There's Snorlax. Look at that. I like that Snorlax. He's sleeping by a tree.
Rattata. And Electrode.
How do the cards feel? How's the foiling look?
Good.
Like in person? Feeling
Good.
it?
I've been hearing that supposedly I haven't opened a lot of Scarlet and Violet. I think this was the first Scarlet and Violet I opened. Yeah, it is. Besides those 2 ETBs. But supposedly it's had poor card quality. Like quality control, like with just the quality of the cards or centering and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I haven't seen anything major, but I also don't really have an eye for that. And I'm not this card has to be perfectly centered and
I am actually shocked you don't have an eye for that because I feel like that design.
I mean if it's bad, I'll notice.
Yeah, you'll
if
notice
it's bad,
it.
I'll notice. And so what I'm saying is I haven't noticed anything bad.
Like egregious.
Yeah. Growlithe. Growlithe was always one of my favorite. Growlithe and Arcanine. Judude. Parasect. Cloyster. Giovanni's Charisma. Grabber. Paris.
Yay.
Dodrio. This one I don't have yet. So that's one for the Master Set. Ooh.
Nice.
And a blinged out energy.
Blinging out that energy.
That is it. But, oof. I don't know. It's just been fun. Flesh and Blood was fun last night, though.
Yeah. You want to talk about it here or we talk about it on the podcast?
We can do both. We can see if Flesh and Blood people watch this.
Fair enough.
If not, they'll get it in the podcast because they probably didn't
And
watch
the
this.
Pokemon people will sign off right now.
And they will sign off right now. It was fun. Played against Phi. Had a really cheeky turn where I landed 2 Iron Song. Oh, shoot. Now I'm blanking on the name. The one that gives the +1 counter Onyx.
Okay. Yeah.
As an instant. And I used that to get over Antique-Old Amber. Kangaskhan EX. And a basic energy. That was a good pack.
Good.
But what was I saying? I played Phi, And then I had the cheeky turn with getting 2 counters, and then he had to give me his whole hand 2 turns in a row, and then I just took tempo back from that.
Snap.
And then I played a Bolton, and that was close. I almost decked him out. He had like 6 cards left. It's honestly the difference was if I
That's
would have played
interesting.
Valiant Dynamo,
Yeah,
then I might
that
have
would have
won.
over the top.
Yeah, because I didn't really get great use out of Refraction Vultures, but it's no big deal. It happens. I haven't played in person in a while, and it was fun. It was nice. It was a nice re-entry. But then I played against Prism, and that matchup is just so garbage. Like I completely took all the tools out of my deck because no one was playing Prism in locals.
Oh, so you didn't? You weren't?
I had my
You were
three.
not.
I had my three
You're not ready for this.
CNCs, and yeah, and so I very early on in the game was like, this is not going to end well. Raichu, Raichu is always one of my favorite.
Nice.
Ooh, there we go, Tangela
Is that a
and
different type of
Ninetales.
foil? Oh, there you
What?
go. That's a something foil, right?
Illustration rare.
Oh, okay. I thought they were special foiling. It looks
Uh,
like there are
this one.
these diagonal streaks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
versus the other ones.
Illustration rare, and then yeah, that's just this. I don't know
Oh,
what the patterns are called.
Yeah, there's like different patterns on
Yeah,
it.
but it still has the vertical on this one too. It
Yeah, I
just
see
this
that.
one, the other one doesn't have the pattern.
It looks good. That one
Yeah,
looks really good.
yeah. Not very playable though.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the sad thing with Pokemon in my experience is like you'll open stuff and you'll be like, that looks awesome, and you're like, oh yeah, 2 cents.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's not relevant to life. So
yeah. But the cool thing about playing Pokemon is if you want to build a deck, I was looking at the cost of some decks. Like the most competitive deck right now, you can build for a little over $60.
oh my god,
Like
I
the
believe
entire
it.
deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the most expensive deck in the meta is like maybe 110. And that's just because it's a Charizard deck, and Charizard inherently is just more.
Expensive.
So when it's also playable,
All right, is Charizard a waifu?
no.
Is there a Charizard waifu deck?
Gyarados.
Nice.
There's a
I
Charizard
recognize
boss.
that one.
Gyarados is a boss. Not as much of a boss as Magikarp though. That splash attack.
Is that what it evolves into?
No.
Or vice versa?
Vice versa. Yeah. The one that just.
Yeah.
So when you would first catch Magikarp uh, in the red and blue, the only attack it would know is splash, and then it didn't do any damage. It didn't do anything. It just said it splashed around, and then it just. So
But you had to do that to gain experience.
yeah,
and
so you had to
everything.
throw it out, have it splash around, and then pull
And
it
be
back,
useless.
and then send somebody else out, and then it would gain
To actually
experience.
fight.
Because now they've changed it, so like the whole team gets XP no matter if it fought or not.
Oh, so you can just level it
But
passively.
before you had to like, it was such a pain in the butt.
What a silly, silly thing.
You could teach it moves with
Oh,
TMs.
I like Caterpie. I remember
Caterpie.
Caterpie.
Caterpie is
That's
adorable.
one I remember. It's funny. I should.
Eevee.
Oh yeah, Eevee. Everyone
Yeah,
has Eevee.
yeah. Grimer. Nidoqueen. Victory Bell. Big Air Balloon. Jolteon.
Jolteon, of course, of course.
Execute. Marowak. This is one that I think I've pulled over anything else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Overprinted or just?
Oh, I don't know. They're like it's like that one rare that you keep pulling in Magic.
I feel you.
Yeah. But it's like not the good rare.
Yeah. It's the one that's cheap.
It's that
because
like
everyone
6 cent
overpulls it.
rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, this is a stupid one. I know.
Why
that.
are their commons worth? Yeah. Also, surprising what commons like hold value in Magic, which is kind of funny. When I was going through those cards,
Oh yeah, yeah. The older, yeah. Actually, there's some.
not
There's
even
some
that
stuff.
old though. There was like the
Um,
Strixhaven common,
yeah,
Dragon's
that's
Approach or whatever.
4 years now. That's reasonably old.
Don't say that.
Right? Isn't it though?
I don't think it's
Right?
been that long.
Strix is 2020, 2021.
Yeah. Well, it
Had to
just
have
barely.
been.
Okay. But when
Had to have
in
been.
so all we're coming up on 4 years.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got a duplicate. Got
You
another
got it.
Alakazam.
Yeah. Well, you gotta sell that.
It is one of my favorite ones. I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see.
well then keep it. Keep a whole book of them.
Oh,
No,
I
it
will.
seems like
Like my Sleepy
they're super.
Pikachus. I found this the other day. I was going
This
through
week
just
you
like the
found them.
random. Yeah, I just threw it in a deck box on my shelf, and I was like going
Sleepy
through like all
Pikachu.
the deck boxes and just like seeing what was in them because I forgot what was in all of them, and I was just like, "What is this stack of?" Oh,
Yeah. I know that feeling. I know
yeah,
that feeling very
yeah.
well.
I
Oh
think there's like
yeah.
31 or
I had an
32 of them or
idea.
something.
It was
I
awesome.
had an idea, and now it's a $2 or $3 card, which I don't understand. I will never understand. Seal, but
Tentacle.
is what it is. Kadabra.
Okay.
Fun fact about Kadabra: Pokemon finally got the license back to make this card again.
What's that mean?
There was something that prevented them from using the name Kadabra because
Oh, someone
someone
had that
had that
name. I see.
name,
I
so they
thought the
couldn't print a
art or something
card.
was a big
No,
deal.
not
I was
the
like,
art, but
yeah, I
yeah,
was like, how the
yeah.
heck did
So
that
like he
happen?
was printed in the first set, and then I think a couple more times, but it hasn't been very often. So you would have Abra evolve into Alakazam and just skip the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Persian, Clefable, Moltres. I don't think that I have that in full hollow. I think I just have that in reverse.
Get your code cards.
Get your code cards here.
That's right.
A Slowpoke.
Anything else you're noticing in the Pokemon world markets or otherwise? What's happening? What's the
Yeah,
latest?
there's okay. I forgot I was going to mention this. So if you've listened to the podcast, I've talked about just my method is just sealed cases of booster boxes. It's simple, it's boring, but very space efficient. See, another one. There's another Dragonite.
Dragonite.
And there's some crazy stuff going on eBay. People
Oh
are
yeah.
putting out cases of like the last couple sets, and they've been selling for like a little over five.
Is that a lot or a little? I don't remember what the case price is.
We were excited about 600 at
Oh, okay.
the base launch, which
Yeah,
is
so
now
low.
500,
So like
and so everything
below
is
distro, I
everything's
guess.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Like
Interesting.
I found a case of Paradox Rift for 489.
489. Yeah, that is
489.
definitely below. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it showed up.
And it showed up, which we've had problems with that in the
We've had problems with that.
past.
Yeah,
We've done that before. Yeah.
yeah. No, it just seems like, in my opinion, ooh, I like that one. Aerodactyl. I don't have this one. Um, I feel like everyone's just trying to pick up Sword and Shield because that's what's moving right now.
Oh yeah, that's the
Like if you looked
hotness
at
right now.
Chilling Rain, like remember that was the stuff we were trying to order for like $80,
I
and it was
remember.
going for that.
Yeah.
And now it's over double. It's like 150, 160. But so all that like end of Sword and Shield stuff, all Sword of Shield stuff is up, but it's just, and it's still, but the thing is, it's still not MSRPs. Some of it at like 144, like Battle Styles and stuff, is still under the 144 of that was MSRP for Sword and Shield. Now it's one, but then to give you perspective on that, with where cases of Scarlet and Violet are, you have cases going for selling for sub 500, where the booster box MSRP is 163 or something like that. It went up from 144. Like if you go
Gotcha.
to the Pokemon Center website, that's where they have it listed for MSRP. I think it's 160 something. But so that's half of MSRP, which is pretty crazy. But ooh, the other Alakazam full art. This one I did not
That's
have.
cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like that guy. I like that art
And
of that.
another basic green energy. But I don't know. I feel like it's very low risk. I mean, none of this is ever financial advice. But I mean, I feel like risk wise, pretty low. And I feel like people are just focused on other things. And also, if you look at like what was it, ICV2 that comes out with those monthly uh, what sold the most on TCG Player? Uh,
Who?
that ICV2, I think it is.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'll
you know.
I'll send you after. I'll put the link down in the comments. But they
Yeah.
track like what products sold the most.
Mm-hmm.
20 Pokemon has a lot of products, but it still pops up a lot, obviously in that list. Um, but then you have the big like it's surprising how much Lorcana and One Piece are selling right now. Like
It
just
is One Piece. I agree. Is
yeah.
Lorcana surprising? Not to me. No.
No. It's not surprising. The volume is surprising.
I yeah. It's Disney.
Yeah. But I mean,
Disney sells. They have a stupid little plushie that was made 10, 15 years ago in China that sells 4 billion units a year. I don't know. I'm making all those numbers up and details up, but I guarantee you there's a thing like that in the front shop of a Disney World or something that sells more than any other card on the planet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like the IP is huge.
yeah. It is. It is.
People love a Disney and they buy Disney a lot.
Yeah.
It's collectible before collectible was cool.
But I don't know.
Disagree.
It's kind of one of those like
Hard disagree.
everyone. No, like
Lorcana is not as cool.
no, it's not as cool as Pokemon. Are you kidding me?
There you go.
No,
Get spicy with this, Tommy.
no.
What's
It's
your
not.
feels?
It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. But
Different generations. That's how it
oh
goes.
yeah, yeah. Vaporeon, basic water. I like the
So,
spirals. See those spirals?
not advice, but if you were to buy some sealed case right now that was
Yeah.
cheap, underpriced, in your personal opinion, where would you buy it?
eBay.
eBay's the cheapest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
TCG Player is
Has
expensive.
premiums.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got the I'm the place where you go.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're even willing to be patient and look for eBay auctions, they tend to go lower than the buy it nows.
Right.
So
Because
look
it's
at the
actual
buy it
effort.
nows, see those low prices, and then sort by
look.
sold. Like supposedly one of the hot sets. I don't know why this pack is being so difficult.
Doesn't like you. It's trying to embarrass you.
It is. It's the last pack too. If you sort by sold and put in Pokemon Booster Box case sealed 6, because
Jesus
putting
Christ,
in the
that's a lot of
number, well, it makes the filtering work better because it still gives you like the ETB cases and the
Yeah, I was about to
144
say
cases.
this
It's
is
a
the
whole
risk with
yeah,
eBay.
yeah.
I bought the wrong
You
thing
can
on here
buy like
before.
144 single sleeved boosters that are one
Yeah,
pack
which is
wrapped in cardboard.
what was the thing I got? What
You
was the
got
thing
the
the
booster
battle
bundles.
booster bundles? Yeah,
Booster
God,
bundles, which are actually a great product. They're the same size
it
as
was fine.
this, but
I'm
it's
still
instead
selling
of
them.
having a deck to build
Yeah,
in it, you would just have there like a pre-deck built in it already. It just has 6 packs, and this is 4 packs. Um, but that's all it is. It's just I don't want to buy a booster box, but I want to buy packs. And then it's also
right.
not an ETB that has all that extra space and the tokens and the dice and all that stuff. But all right,
Yeah.
last pack.
Let's do it.
We
Last
have
pack magic.
Execute, Clefairy, Machop, Machoke, Snorlax, Sandslash, Eevee Reverse, Lickitung Reverse, and Raichu Full Hollow.
Raichu.
I'm happy with that one.
That's a good end.
Yeah, Raichu's great. But cool.
Get your code.
Hope you guys had fun listening to us ramble
I enjoyed
about
it.
things.
I had a good time.
New setup, new view. Figured this out. So probably going to be doing more of it.
Cool, cool.
And it's not too hard to set up now, especially with the new
Nice.
Mac. The phone just syncs with OBS
Links. Yeah,
wirelessly, and
yeah.
it's
Nice.
glorious. It's very nice.
Easy to use.
Yes, but so yeah. Until the podcast, I guess we'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good one.